the oil a bit more. Maybe we should do that. Is this petroleum? This natural gas is at 300 odd degrees. I could cool that dead easy with some radium pipes. I could maybe even use this liquid. Blue, where's the screenshot? I want to see. What are we up to? We're doing some tinkering, Vixen. We're doing some tinkering. You were gifted this game like 6 months ago and I genuinely can't get past the menu. Jesus. There's a patch coming out which makes it a bit better, but I like them. What patch are you talking about, sorry, Blue? What patch is this you mean? This could have done with being a bit wider. I've not really left myself enough space to do what I want to do. So, that's about as far as I got in this build. I was tinkering and playing and toying and tinkering. We seem to have a bit too much magma down here at the moment. Just a little bit worried. Because I've already cooked this once. It did not go well. They said they've already fixed that, Blue. They've already fixed the gas permeable thing. It's they don't let steam through anymore, do they? Or am I? What's behind this tile? Am I tripping balls? What's here? Hello? I was under the impression that they'd already fixed that. They still do. There was 2 bugs. They fixed one, not the other. Really? Interesting. I did not know that. What bug is it? Because I'm intrigued. In fact, let's make this a bit bigger and a bit narrower. Boop. How much space do we want? Maybe 2 tiles worth. Yeah. So let's put 100 kilos in. Actually, let's make it a vacuum first. 1,000 kilos. Fleets passes through gas in certain situations where it will just be invisible to gas. If there is gas on both sides, the turbine will act like a gas permeable tile, and gas can flow through it and through the sides of it. Oh, so if we put like a kilo of steam up here. Now just wait. Okay. Well, if it's not plugged in, then it ain't going to be spinning up. It will move steam through it. It's meant to when it's plugged in. Right, what do you mean? Let's do that. Furniture, where the fuck are you? Furniture. Put a lamp down. Give me some power. Yeah, that's acting as it should. It's moving steam from below to above it. Right, now turn it off. Oh, I need to put some automation on it. Right, it's off. I'm not disputing that, Acre. I don't think it's still a bug. I think it was fixed. That's what I was saying. Pryor, good evening, buddy. How are you, mate? How's it going? This looks fixed to me. You've all gone quiet. Still a bug on yours. I just think you're talking nonsense. I think it was fixed. That's what I was trying to tell you. I've been tinkering with them today. There's two bugs. One where it used to be an airflow, and this one. Well, the floor was always originally an airflow tile. It even had the texture of an airflow tile in the first builds. I think they'd sort of, that's how they'd envisaged it happening. But yeah, obviously people were blocking. The first thing we started doing was blocking like one of the tiles and, you know, bugging it out and stuff. But they stopped that. Hey, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know from today. And I did see in the patch notes that they said they fixed permeable and impermeable tiles to apparently work better. So, what's a better way of getting our steam moved from the top to the bottom? Because since they've changed the speed on doors, I'm not really sure of a good way to do it. This obviously isn't working properly. There's quite a bit of steam in here, but it's just not working properly. What's the ceiling's a bit wonky. Power the doors, really? Meh. Alright, let's try powering the doors, see if that works. I don't know if it'll help all that much, but we will see. Fuck off. My build doesn't use doors, but the problem is throughput equals cooler. What do you mean your build doesn't use doors? Are you condensing the liquid? Because that is a huge waste of heat. Right then. So we can now do this a bit quicker, can't we? So let's see. Let's see. 1, 3. Let's try that to begin with. We'll give them a 2-second buffer between closes. Normally just do a second, but I'm a bit dubious about the new mechanised airlocks, to be honest. Right. That's you done, and we'll make this happen more often. So maybe every 10 seconds. I take the cooling route back to water and then back to steam. Yeah. I think that's just a waste of energy, if I'm honest. I had this discussion with somebody on the Clay forums. Dogging Lake, my goodness, 8 months! Oh my goodness, thank you, buddy. What does this machine do? It's basically cooking regolith from the surface into igneous rock, and then sends igneous rock through a load of different systems, cooking oil into natural gas. I'm trying to get it working on our steam turbines, but I'm being a noob. It boils water for us and makes steam, and then the steam gets condensed into water. It's doing a lot at the moment. It's pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out how I can move my steam a bit better in the space that I've got. It is, but I also just don't do door compressors. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of them myself, Ike, but I can't really think of a better way to do this. I could just pump the gas. I could just pump the gas down. In fact, I might do that. I think I might do that instead. It'll probably be easier. So I've actually got some coolant up here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Oh, Starfox, sorry, I didn't see you come in, buddy. Good evening, mate. Then again, I've basically given up on Steam. Solar is fine. No! Don't be like that. You can do it. Steam needs some serious dev love. Possibly. Possibly. But don't give up on it. Come on. Do what I do and fuck about until you're blue in the face. Let's see. I want a pump in here. Do I have enough room? I don't really have enough room. Bollocks. Big old titties. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's get rid of... this. Big old titties. Okay, we'll just clear all this stuff out. And I think I'm going to get rid of all this crap as well. We'll try this a different approach. It might not work, but hey ho. Why not? I've had quite enough of all this malarkey. Let's do my head in. Schwep. Right. We're going to do something a little bit different. So, let's do this. For starters. Okay. Now then, I need to put some pumps in. That ideally aren't going to get cooked immediately. Of course, you found out that you really did have your wife those solar panels. Weirdly enough, I actually did a little bit of... I played on a little bit last night because it was red hot and I couldn't sleep. And I laid out a few things. And the looks started getting really crazy around that area. I'll show you when we go back on in a bit. It's... something definitely happened. I think just a shitload of shine bugs got collected. Let's see if I can jump this. So do that. That should hopefully stop these from getting cooked, I think. And then we'll just need to make sure the power's in the right place. We'll get rid of all this shit that we don't need anymore. Get rid of you. Go away. I probably will need that power line in a minute for something different. Yeah. In fact. Right, you need to be automation, don't you, as well? Okay, so that's back to basics. That should be fine. So, what I want to do is put a couple of pumps in the room, but obviously the steam is going to be like crazy hot. Steam is going to be 700 degrees. It's warm, alright? So what I'm going to need to do is have some sort of... some sort of pool to hold my pumps. And then I'll cool the liquid that the pumps are sat in. That's probably what we'll do. Similar to what we did with auto sweepers in the past. And what we're doing down here. We'll do the same idea. I think you might be able to use this space. I could move this wiring out the way. think that's what we'll do. Gishidl. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I absolutely butchered your name. I'm going to go with Gishidli. I'm sorry. I'm not the best. Right, let's get rid of this down here. Let's get rid of these. We'll make this into a bit light. And then, let's see, I'm going to want to run my power down here instead. Get out of the way. Boop. Nice. That was okay. Other streamers have more problems. I try my best. I don't want to insult you by saying it completely wrong, but I do try. Right. So, what I'm going to do... I can actually drop these down now. These tiles originally in the middle were to warm up my doors. But I don't really think I need them there anymore. So we can actually drop all this stuff down a little bit. And then I can probably fit a pump in here. I think that'd work quite nicely. So, yeah, let's do that. I'll deconstruct these liquid pipes that are here. And I'll deconstruct these buildings. And then... yeah, we can put them on the outside. Oh, they're going to get warm. They're going to get warm. Only slightly insult you. Listen, I tried my best, alright? I'm an ignorant Englishman. I know that only carries me so far, but it's true. I tried my best. Sorry I keep moving these around, but I'm just currently trying to plan out how to do this for the best. This is the sort of stuff I do, by the way, when I make these builds on the forums and stuff. For like the videos that I do. It takes a lot of planning and dicking about and deconstructing and rebuilding and... you know? You're getting an insight into the stress that I go through. I kind of would have liked this to be a little bit wider. If you can spell it phonetically for me, I'll definitely have another crack. By all means. I am all for that. What have I done here? Why are you no symmetrical? Ah, that's why. What have I done here? Is this not symmetrical? Have I done goofed? That triggers me a little bit, but whatever, that's fine. You can go there. Are you also playing survival or only creative? This is just, I'm doing some theory crafting really, Shidley, so I am just literally derping around a little bit. Are you sure you're English, Sean? You look Irish. My name is not Sean, damn it! Fucking pale girl! God damn. Pale girl calls me Sean because I apparently remind her of Sean Bean. That's basically what happens. Yeah, we will jump onto the colony in a bit, buddy. I'm just trying to tinker with a few things at the minute. I'm theory crafting, as I say. Crude oil. We'll just sample some of this. It's pretty toasty, but we'll drop this down a bit. So we'll put that in here. That'll keep things going, I think. Doesn't Sean Bean die in every movie? Yes! Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Fuck it. Put these in a bad place. Bollocks. How can I do this? I kind of want a temp shift plate here. But if I put it here, I'm going to scupper everything, I think. How can I do this? I've got conveyors running here. You post that puff farm on thread in the forum. Go and butcher me. What? Does running the steam through cooled airflow tiles restrict gas flow too much? Could it help save the pumps a bit of temp? No, this steam's going to be hot. So these will just boil immediately, which is why I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put a temp shift plate. I may need to rejig this a little bit. I might just rip all this out and do it above instead. I was basically trying to get as much heat through here as I can for the steam turbines, but honestly, I think it'd be better if I just went up here. I'll have a look in a minute, Blue. I'll have a look. I don't intend to butcher you, mate. I just don't think it's fully automatic. I don't think there's any such thing as fully automatic with the ranching as it is. I'd be surprised if it is, let's put it that way. Okay. Before I do ventilation, let me figure out how I'm going to cool this. So now I should be able to put a temp shift plate in here. And this temp shift plate will work diagonally. So if I slap it there, it'll actually affect all of these tiles in the 9 around it. So if I can then run some plumbing through here... Fuck! If I can run some plumbing through here, I can cool it down. That's the plan. And I'll be able to cool this down a little bit. I'll probably just use some of the hot water we've got up here. Define automatic. It doesn't require you to do anything ever once it's set up. Alright, I'll have a look in a minute, mate. If it's incredible, Blue, don't get me wrong, I will eat my words and I'll tell you it's fucking incredible. I just don't believe. I'm a non-believer at the minute. I'm a non-believer. Piss on it. Right, let's get rid of all this piping and bring it in lower. I'm gonna make a hell of a mess as well. So I think what we'll try and do, we'll do this instead, and then we'll have it come from here and do that, and then this can bridge into the middle, and then that'll split the feed for us, and then we can run a pipe through here maybe. Hopefully this will be fine. Literally just needs to be 1 or 2 tiles, I think. Could be wrong, but we'll see. I think that'll be fine. So, I think we'll use this. I think we'll use this from down here, and then it can go back up here. I'm trying to sort of use as much of the kit in different places as I can. That's kind of one of my goals here. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Overheat damage immediately. It's a wee bit hot. Crude oil at 70. What did I make these out of? Okay, that's fine. This will be fine. We'll figure it out. So, automation, ventilation. Stop being a pussy, Pumps. Why? How much oil's here? This should be fine. Why are they flooding? It makes no sense. I need the turbines to start cycling so that we can get this going. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've started making some petrol. That's not good. Alright, let's delete some of this steam, because the room is actually way overpressurized with steam at the minute. So let's get rid of some of this. Let's see if we can get the turbines going, and that'll cool things off a little bit. Yeah, these are going to cook. I need to rethink this a little bit. We can try putting an airflow tile here, but I really don't think it'll make any difference whatsoever. Once the airflow tile heats up, which it's done immediately, it really won't matter. Let's try this again. I wonder if I could do some metal tiles here instead. I wonder if that'll give me a little bit more oomph. Let's try that. If I put some metal tiles down, like so, it's a very good chance I'm going to cook these things, but we'll just have to see what happens. And then I'll change this up a little bit. I'm probably going to make a mess here, but whatever. Put you like that. How will this work? Ooh. Ooh, it's toasty. Oh, it's a toasty one. But the metal tiles are falling a little bit. Oh, shit. Everything's hot. Right, hold on. Let me go and have a look at this thing of blues. What are we looking at, Blue? Where is it? Where is it, you monkey? Right, let's get on the browser. Okay, this is Blue's thread, by the way. For those of you that might be interested, Blue has a thread on the forums. It's for showing and telling your builds. I just called him a nerd and abused him. But people have started posting things on here. Blue has posted some of his guys are capping things and bits and bobs. I did have a look at this earlier, Blue. I don't see your puffed farm. I haven't seen it so far. People have obviously started showing off a load of shit as well. Just using it as an excuse to show their random stuff. Where are we looking, Blue? Okay. This is your puff farm. Let's have a look. Let me see what you're saying in chat. Remember you mentioned there's a way to get rid of excess gas and liquids by doing some kind of plumbing trick. Yeah, you can make overpressurized tanks, yeah. Can you bleed the heat to the upper levels? Possibly, hamster. Might have a look at that in a minute. Might have a look at that. Right, sorry, let me have a look at this thing. So, designers build the idea in mind that some people like eggs, some people like meat, so why not both? The farm stops your dupes getting some of the eggs, showing your stable will always have some puffs remaining. The sweeper on the left will only pick up slime, or the sweeper on the right, in my design, will pick up slime and all the eggs, except the normal puffed eggs. Any normal puffed eggs, which do drop on the right, will naturally incubate. Using the critter drop-off, you can get rid of any excess puffs with whatever kill method you choose. So it's not automatic. It's not automatic, you have to go and wrangle any additional puffs. You lied to me, Blue, you son of a bitch. You lied. You're a big liar. Big lying phony bitch. I don't know what's caused my browser to crash, but I hope a reboot has helped. Me too. That sucks. I asked, what do you define as automatic? Not having to manage the critters in the rooms. Pimple, that was me trying to be polite. There's some shit on the forums. Let's cut the crap. There is some shit on the forums, but there are new players to the forums that think they've created something amazing that they've never seen before because they don't bother to search the fucking forums. But Jesus, there's some shit on there. Blue Lance, you lied to us, you big lying phony bitch. You never have to do anything. Your dupes do so that it is automatic. No, Blue. No, that's not what I mean. It's not what I mean. But listen, the idea is sound. I mean, it's an idea that people have been throwing around for weeks on the forums, as you know. Having fridges and cookers and eggs that you can't get to, so they can only be used for a certain purpose. That's not a new idea. It's still not a very practical one with the sensors and stuff that we have in the game at the minute. And there's still not a way of guaranteeing that, you know, you've always got a totally safe supply of eggs, other than blocking them off from your colony, which wasn't viable before. So let me have a look at this properly. Let me properly have a look. So you've got this wall stops your dupes from getting over there, and you'll drop excess eggs that you don't want, but then you can also pick up eggs. So you'll pick up eggs and slime and shells and stuff. This one picks up meat and shells and stuff, I imagine. Yeah, it makes sense, man. I mean, having them off limits. I don't know if I'd have bothered with the dupe access. I'd have just put a fucking pneumatic door in, but I think these are an expensive way to access a room. They cost a lot of power. Oh, of course, you're trying to keep the gas in there, aren't you? That kind of makes sense. Yeah. I think I'm just not a massive fan of the ranch as it is in the game at the minute, mate, to be honest. I think I'm just not a massive fan. 75 cycles, they lay eggs every 5 cycles, 15 eggs per puffed. What are the chances in all of those not landing on the right? What next? I didn't want the gas escaping and power isn't an issue. Well, you say that now, but you've not got to like an endgame build yet, an endgame base. Right.